Hey guys, another quick tip here on following up with your leads. So, how do you follow up with leads? How often should you follow up with leads, etc.? So, I've generated tens of thousands of leads for brokers over the years, and the number one question I get from brokers is, how many times should I follow up? When should I follow up? Should I email them? Should I call them, etc.? Now, because I've generated tens of thousands of leads and I've worked with hundreds of brokers, I've seen what works well and I've seen what doesn't work well. I can tell you right now, what doesn't work well is not following up or following up once and then calling it a day. What you should do is follow up consistently for the first 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then if you don't hear back from them, put them in a drip campaign. But for the first week, I would do this. So you get the lead in, call them right away. A lot of brokers make the mistake where they'll email the lead first and not call. The first couple days are crucial when you get a lead, and you really want to put your best foot forward to get a hold of that person. And the best way I've seen brokers get a hold of their leads is by calling them right away. As soon as you get the lead, call them and then send a follow-up email. Hey, I reached out to you. You fill out information about looking to sell your business. I just gave you a call. Would love to schedule a call at the calendar. That's day one. Okay. Then, you could, my recommendation is keep calling, right? So call the next day as well. Call morning and night the next day. If they don't answer, they don't answer. You can leave a voicemail, or you can just not leave a voicemail if you feel like you're blowing up their phone. But continuously to call them every day, every other day for the first 2 weeks. Why not? If you don't get a hold of them, what's the worst case that's going to happen? Like if you don't get a hold of them, there's nothing there. So you might as well try as hard as you can to call them often as you can to see if you can connect with them over the phone. Because it's the conversation has not even started with the lead until you start talking to them. The idea of a good lead doesn't even begin until you get on the phone with them and you actually hear their voice, because you don't know what situation they're in. Somebody could totally not answer your phone call for 2 months, and you finally get a hold of them and they say, yeah, I've been thinking about selling a business. I've just been super busy with the business as well. Right now we're in busy season, but now I'm good and let's talk about it. The day before that conversation, you would have said that lead was dead. And here they are. They're ready to work with you. So it is what it is. And so you can never look at a lead, especially in the business broker world, as dead. If you just haven't been able to get hold of them yet. Now, it's different if you call them and they say, I'm not looking to sell my business, blah, blah, blah. But if you have not talked to them, that lead is not dead, because you never know in this business. You get somebody's contact information 2 years later, they say, hey, Bob, the broker, I'm ready to sell my business. That's the industry we're in. It's not like other industries where it's time sensitive. It's not as much time sensitive. So when you get a lead, follow up with it right away. Call it and send an email. The next day, call it. Maybe don't send an email. Third day, call it. Send another email. Keep calling. Keep emailing. Do this for 2 weeks straight, and then figure out what you want to do next. Maybe I'll call them every couple of days, or once a week. Maybe I'll email them once a week moving forward. But when you get that lead, you cannot be shy about it. When that lead comes in, you immediately want to call it. You immediately want to email it, because that's your best bet to actually get a hold of them. So that's my strategy. That's what I've seen business brokers, the ones that excel with getting leads and turning them into listings and closed deals, are the ones that are the most aggressive with their follow-up up front. You have nothing to lose as a business broker for following up with somebody. You're just doing your job. If you don't follow up and you try to take the safe route and send them one email and hope they respond, you're doing yourself a disservice. So follow up often as you can with each lead, and that should double or triple the amount of leads that turn into listings in your business. I've seen it happen firsthand, and it can happen for you as well. So thanks. Listen to this, and please tell me how it goes for your next set of leads.